So we're going to start. If you just want to look into the camera and introduce yourself.
Okay, cool. Just look into which camera? Oh, this camera. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Izzy. I live here in the French Alps in Chamonix, just below Mont Blanc. As a Labradoodle, I'm a working breed, but I have a great job. I'm a pro trail runner for Run the Alps, and yeah, running is my life. I honestly can't say I want to do anything else with my time. If I could, I would be out running all day, every day. The trail for me is where it's at. It's where I find my joy. And by doing what I do, I feel it's my responsibility and duty as a dog to share that joy as much as I can. My day starts early. At least I try to make it start early. My buddy keeps a bit of a different schedule to me. Sometimes I can be a little impatient, and I guess how I communicate isn't always subtle, but days are precious, and why would you waste too much of them in bed? I have to start the day with food, and unlike some pros, I'm not fussy. I'll eat anything. I've tried the whole fasted running thing, but it's not for me. I gotta start my day on a full tummy. Would I like caribou steak? Of course I would. But I'm always grateful for whatever I can get. I always remind myself there are millions of dogs far worse off than me. Morning runs are essential for me, mainly because I gotta pee. But it's also the best way to start the day. Mornings on the trail? It's honestly so exciting. I try really hard to pace myself, but sometimes I just gotta run as fast as I physically can. So many people go running, but they're somewhere else. In their phones, in their head, looking at their watch, thinking about tomorrow or next month or next year. They don't actually see and smell what's around them. If you just stop and sniff, you'll find stories all around you. Trails, for me, are like a book. They are filled with stories, and one of my favorite things ever, pine cones. I just like to explore. This time is for me, and the trail deserves my undivided attention. I didn't always live in the mountains. I actually grew up in the Loire Valley, but I came to live in Chamonix when I was 84 dog weeks. Yeah, I used to chew everything. Ever since I can remember, I've loved running. I used to zoom around everywhere. I guess you could say it's in my DNA. I think it is for everyone, no matter how many legs you have. Running, it's play, and who doesn't like to play? I don't differentiate between stopping for a pine cone, or running in circles, or rolling in something wonderfully stinky. It's all good. I sometimes wonder what my life would have been like if I hadn't had the opportunity to move to the mountains. I've made so many like-minded friends here, and I've had the opportunity to do things I never would have done where I was born. It's a great life. I try to never take it for granted. Living in the Alps, it's a runner's dream. I could definitely do a lot worse. The mountains, the streams, the trails, the cute little towns. I don't really get to leave the valley that much, but that's fine by me. You don't need to travel to find happiness. It's always right under your paws, no matter where you are. Plus, Chamonix is a pretty special place. The trail community here is amazing and is such a great thing to be a part of. you've always got a friend to go out with. People sometimes say Chamonix is a place where adults are kids. They say it like it's an insult, like everyone is Peter Pan. But what's wrong with being a kid? Life is simpler and your dreams are bigger. A lot of people, they talk about the simplicity of running, and I know it's a cliche, but it's true. I don't need anything to do it. I don't even need shoes. It gives me something that I have only ever found in the back of the cupboard where my food is kept. Joy. Running is joy.
A significant light, just where it was needed.
It's the freedom of feeling the dirt under my paws, the wind in my ears, and the sun on my face. It's the joy of exploring new places, finding new smells, and seeing amazing things. One thing I've learned over the years is that experiences are often better shared, and I'm lucky I have a best buddy that I have so much in common with. He's pretty great. We pretty much do everything together, and we look out for each other. Our runs, they are the best part of my day.
When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom.
He keeps telling me we're going to good places, but I think any place can be a good place. You don't need a view or a special smell or a high summit. Sure, it helps, but you don't need it. When we share things, we connect to each other. You don't need to be the same species or even have the same number of legs. You just need to share the things that you love. A wise dog, or maybe it was a human, once said that love is about bringing a friend back to themselves. I don't know who said that, but it sounds like a dog. And if you let it, the trail can always bring you back to yourself. Ear licks also help.
And in the eyes of time, nobody's losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we finally sober.